Hello everyone, my name is Viscellaneous and welcome back to another adventure. For this video, we are playing Dredge. Dredge is a single player game about fishing in a place wrapped in mystery. We set sail through the waters, sell fish, dredge for some treasures, and upgrade the boat to venture deeper into the unknown. Welcome to Dredge. So we first start off waking up on a cold wet dock after collapsing from that crash. We are then greeted by the mayor who welcomed us to Greater Marrow. I am basically the new fisherman that they've been waiting for, so that was quite the first impression I showed. They loaned me a new boat since my original boat was damaged beyond repair, and before I make money from fishing, I needed to pay off my debts for the boat that they gave me. Though before all that, I should probably explain to you why we are here in the first place. Well, just like the introduction, it seemed that we just needed a job and this place was hiring, so that's the reason why. With all that being said, it was time to catch some fish. And this was it. This was a tutorial part of the game and also really what the game is about. Fishing. So the fishing minigames are pretty simple, I just have to press F at the right time to hit the green parts and that's about it. There are variations to make them not repetitive, although, yes, simple, it is still satisfying. There's also inventory management and the boat upgrades that was satisfying as well, making the gameplay just overall enjoyable.
Yes, it seems simple enough.
Moving on to the next group of fish, I find out that I couldn't really catch them. This is the part where you needed different equipments to catch different fish types. Overall, there are 3 different tools that we can get later on, which are rods, the nets, and the crab pots. Additionally, I think you might have noticed it as well when looking at the time. It only moves when I do specific actions.
Oh yeah, time really only passes when I move.
Moving on from this spot, I caught my second species of fish.
What? Can I just like bend the fish to make it straight? why do I have to organize it like this?
After a while of catching fish and filling up my inventory, I then went back to the dock and meet the mayor again. Just like he said earlier, the boat couldn't be fixed. And that selling the fish helps pay off my debt for the new boat. So that's exactly what I did next. I went to the fishmonger and sold the fish I caught. He also explained to me what the prices of the fish I caught can be. Bigger and fresher fish are more expensive, and also that some species of fish are just worth more too. After selling the fish, I met the mayor again and he gave me this research part, which will become useful later on as it's the one that would unlock the necessary upgrades for the boat and the equipment I would later use on. The mayor also told me to pay a visit to the shipwright.
One last thing, our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Oh, upgrades.
This was the perfect opportunity to see where the upgrades were being sold and also where the ship can be repaired if it was damaged. I browsed to see what was being sold and thought of selling my rod for a better one, but ultimately decided to just save up for the rod I wanted. I then took a rest to pass time so that I could fish in the morning and also saw this thing.
Wait, what the heck is that thing over there? It's gone. I guess it only appears at night time.
I went back and caught more fish to sell so that I could save up money and upgrade my rod.
Well, I think it's gonna be nighttime though. I can't believe it took the whole day to just go from over there to here.
Coming back to the dock and meeting the fishmonger again, he had a quest for me and this I believe is the first mission of the game. He told me to catch a flounder and an eel. He would also pay more for these two. Selling the fish I caught to him, I went to the shipwright and finally bought the rod I wanted. Furthermore, I met this lady too. She is the lighthouse keeper and she asked me what I was doing here. I answered her that I came here to fish and she replied that there's nothing here for someone like me anymore, and told me to do myself a favor and just move on. And then she just left without saying anything else.
He turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Okay, bye.
So that was a strange encounter. Well anyways, out of curiosity, I decided to open my encyclopedia to see how many types of fishes there are. To my surprise, there are over 151 discoverable type of fishes. For a small game, it did have a lot of content. Now that I had a new rod, I could finally catch the shallow fishes. For this one, I caught a flounder. Since I saw the encyclopedia, I thought of opening my map as well, just to get an idea of the size of the area and the places we can venture off to. There are 5 places we can visit. The one where we are right now is the Marrows, and the rest being Twisted Strand, Devil's Spine, Stellar Basin, and Gale Cliffs. Moving on to the next area of the shore, I caught the eel that was needed for the fishmonger quest. Double backing to the dock and selling it to the fishmonger, he had another quest for me. This time around, it's squid and black grouper, though the squid one is unique because they only come out at night. After the first quest from the fishmonger, I met up with the mayor again and in a good mood. He came to thank me because Greater Marrows was growing due to my effort.
Hold on. You're telling me I actually helped the economy just by myself? What about the rest? Where's the other fishermen? Like, I can't be the only one.
After single-handedly raising the economy, the mayor granted consent for the shipwright to expand the facilities. The old dry dock was now functional again. With that, I bought another engine, adding more speed to my boat and can now also upgrade my boat, by essentially adding more storage or spaces to put my equipment. I then headed back out to catch the squid for the fishmonger. As of now, I only had that one, so the other fish I need to catch can wait. I also bought some lights from the shipwright so that I could reduce my panic when I go out at nighttime. Oh, and right, I haven't explained what the panic does, huh? So you see that eye on the top middle? That's my eye and it represents if you are calm or panicking. If you're panicking, it would cause visual distortions, making it harder for me to navigate and even encounter hostile creatures. So to keep it down and make it available for me to venture out at nighttime, I need to be in well-lit areas. While I was out at the sea again, I found some parts that could be used for upgrading my boat, but I didn't have the materials to pick it up yet, so I chose to leave it for now. I also saw this message in a bottle. It seemed that someone put their diary in a bottle and threw it out in the sea for some strange reason.
Oh, it's a message.
For the moment, I went and caught a couple more fish to sell, then I caught something I didn't expect. A corrupted fish.
Oh, what the hell is this? A swirling jellied mass spills from a single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. What?
Returning to the dock and selling the fishes, the fishmonger took an interest to the abnormal fish. He started smelling it for some reason and sliced it open. A handkerchief then fell out, which he then gave it to me.
And I'll pay you for the fish too, of course.
Following that strange encounter, another strange encounter had occurred. Some guy was looking at me through my cabin window and told me that the handkerchief I got was an artifact and that he needed to inspect it. But not here. He had a business proposition for me if I meet him at the Black Stone Isle. Later on, I interacted with the mayor again and gave me a package to deliver to the east, towards Little Marrow. I proceeded to deliver the package to this guy and went to see what the trader does. So this guy is basically the person we sell loot to, like jewelry or treasures we can dredge. After seeing this part of the Marrow, I headed to the suspicious guy's house to see what kind of business proposition he could give me. He was a collector and wanted the handkerchief that I got from that fish, so I gave it to him. He explained to me that this handkerchief belonged to a ship years ago, and that ship sank along with the other items that was important to him. So the main mission is to essentially find these items: a ring, a necklace, a music box, and a key. I just have to bring it back to him. In exchange, he would give us a tool that could dredge the items and more. Now that I had proper equipment, I decided to dredge up some wood first for the upgrades.
Ah, plank, finally.
After a couple more days of fishing, I meet this person. She's a builder and it seemed that she didn't want to be in the Marrows anymore, so she gave me a side quest to bring her materials because she wanted to live somewhere else. Afterwards, I went on joining more materials I found along the way, in order for me to actually upgrade my boat. While I was doing all that, I saw something a bit disturbing.
Something strange about that ship over there. I don't know why, but it's making weird noise.
Coming back to the dock, I reorganized my materials. And for the next couple of days, I haven't really done anything other than fishing or dredging some treasures. I have pretty much been stocking up on materials. With the sufficient materials, I decided to modify my cargo to hold more engine space so that I could add more engines and get more speed. Additionally, I added more for the rods and the nets as well. With the amount of materials that I had, I delivered the materials to the place the builder wanted to move. Now that everything was in place, I just had to transport her. At that point, I was just exploring the Marrows, seeing what type of fish I could find and sell. Then a new guy came in, the painter. This guy customizes the boat with whatever the player wants as long that I bring him the materials. At the end of the day, I finally decided to venture off to the other islands. For my first island, I went to Gale Cliffs. Being in the new island, there were a lot of new things like fish types and also new quests. First one was this hermit guy. There was a collapse where a creature came in and ruined the place, dragging along his family crest. Right now, he has been thinking of his position lately and thought of moving out to Ingfell with his brother, but couldn't because they had a falling out. He stole the family crest and left a long time ago, so he wanted to apologize and give it back to him. Being beside the mountain parts of Gale Cliffs, I think I got the idea of what that creature was. When I was dredging, I found the creature that ruined the place, or rather it found me.
What the heck was that sound? Oh, no, 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 I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Ah, no, 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 no. It's a monster here. No, I lost one of my... and even my engine.
I continued on fishing and upgrading a boat for a couple of days until I was satisfied. So I moved on to the next island, although I found this strange guy in a yellow hood, just sitting ominously. Interacting with him, this guy apparently just wanted a red snapper, but I wasn't going to do that just yet, as I still have more places to explore. Arriving at the Stellar Basin, I felt that something weird was going on with the place.
Oh, there's something weird's going over there. Here too. I think it's everywhere. Bro, where am I going right now? I'm just trying to get here. I'm just trying to get somewhere to dock. What is that?
There was straight up some sort of tentacle monster in the middle. I then docked at this research outpost to rest, but later found out that it was abandoned for some reason. Looking inside, I looted the research part, rested, and caught the local fish. Then I saw a castle at a distance and wanted to check it out. I docked at the castle, put all my research parts in the storage,
I think I should start researching already actually.
talked to this person who was living near the castle. She was a researcher and that research outpost that I docked earlier was hers. But she moved because it was attacked by that large creature we saw earlier. So as of now, her side quest is to help her with her research by collecting fish for her to study. Eventually, I finally picked up the key that was needed for the collector after a while of exploring. Moreover, I met this grieving father who lost his son after a shipwreck and noticed we had dredging equipment, so he wanted my help in getting his son's belt buckle as a sort of memento so he would feel more at peace. Crazy enough, I found the belt buckle before and tried to sell it, but the game won't let me, so I just put it in my storage. Going to the fishmonger this time, he had a new business venture that he had been considering. Crab pots, a tool to catch crabs.
Crab pots.
With all said and done, I went to the collector to return the key. As a reward for collecting the key and returning it to him, he straight up did some sorcery to my boat. Now, it has the ability of haste. It's basically a boost.
What the hell just happened? Did he just... Yeah, what did they do to me? It's not like a grimoire, it's a magical book. Now he gave me like... magical powers as well.
With the amount of research parts that I had, I decided to actually use them. I first started researching better rods because most of the time I tried to catch some fish, I couldn't take it because I didn't have the right tool, wasting more time in the day.
I mean, immediately going to this one. Oh no, I see this one. There.
With the haste ability in my arsenal, I tested it out to see what it was like.
Oh, look at this! I'm so fast! Ah, this is gonna save so much time.
Even though I had researched all those rods, I didn't have the money to buy them. So for a while, I just kept catching the available fish species. When that was going on, I stumbled upon this person stranded on an island, even though the Marrows town was literally just the next island ahead.
SOS. It's right there. The lighthouse is right there. Why do you need to?
I settled helping him and transporting him back to Little Marrow.
Yeah, come on in. Do I put you here? What do I do with you now? I just put you in a storage. Where did you need to go again? Hold on. Little Marrow. Oh, Little Marrow. I just had an idea. What if I just put him in a storage? And then just bring him out of the storage when we get to Little Marrow.
Resolving this guy's story, I got rewarded a ring, sold it, then went back to business. Taking that wood, I could upgrade my hull and the other parts of the boat.
Yeah, definitely more of these ones. I already have these two right here. That's good. Oh no, I just need the money. I don't have everything.
I began catching more fish again to save up money to buy the rod I wanted. As soon as I had filled up my inventory, I sold the fish I caught and at last, I could buy the fishing rod I wanted. This fishing rod basically had everything. The fishing speed was high and it had 4 types of catches: coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. I continued on with my new rod and catching normal and corrupted fish.
Snake mackerel. I wonder how much this one costs. Oh my... Tattered mackerel. Is this even alive? It's literally like paper now. There's no way this fish is... No, it's still alive, isn't it? Like, how is the biology on that one even work, you know?
I bought some new lights as well, making it easier to navigate at night and making me less prone to panic. For the next couple of minutes of this video, I've been just kind of chilling. I held off completing any of the main quests and even the side quests because I was just having fun, fishing, judging, exploring, and upgrading my boat. So until I maxed out my upgrades, I was just going to lay back for a while.
Whoa! Is that a whale or is that a dolphin? What is that? It's too big for a dolphin and maybe too small for a whale. What animal is that? What fish is that? Ah, yes. A map? Oh, I can find treasures then. How much does this cost? 147. Not bad.
I did interact with this lady though. She wanted aged eel, which to us is actually rotting eel, but as long as they're prepared correctly, they're delicious, she said. But I wasn't going to do that just yet. I was still having fun doing my own thing, and if you guys want to know how long I held off with any of the side quests, you can just look up at the top to see how many days has passed.
How many side missions do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 side missions and this one the main mission. I should really stop trying to upgrade my boat and actually do the missions already. But I've been enjoying this upgrade mechanic, so you know. It's a good thing there's a lot of fish here. You can save up a lot of money right away. Oh! Oh yeah, it's like a tentacle for a tongue. That's disgusting. I think now that I think about it, that's just a skeleton. Oh. And some treasure. There's another hooded figure over there. Can I talk to you? Oh no, that's just a that's a statue. Whoa! What the? Whoa! What is? Was that a piranha? Oh, that is a piranha. Oh, it's that. It's that boat again. There's something weird about that boat. Like, I don't know why, but it looks haunted.
Funny enough, I was so focused on trying to make money that I didn't notice I was attacked while fishing.
How did I miss that? Wait, what's going on? What happened? Why am I so slow? Why am I so slow? Did I get attacked? Yeah, I did get attacked. By what? Oh. Perfect packing. Oh yeah! See, look. That's a real... What? Was that a corrupted tornado or something? I can't believe the tornado headed towards me. Go with this one actually. It's only 80. Oh no! It's only $80. So you know. There's a freaking fossil here. I never noticed that. I have 980. Yeah, I'm gonna go to that place. No! I forgot. I installed the new engine, so I haven't gotten used to that speed yet. I'm so much faster now. I'm so fast.
I kept on doing the usual thing, but I saw this person, so I wanted to hear out what they had to say. This was a photographer, and was having a hard time because when the photographer got here, the lenses that was needed fell overboard. After trying to squeeze through a gap, crashing into a coral. I think you know where this is going. Yes, I need to find the lenses and return it back to the photographer. As a reward, she would give me her spare camera.
I just need $1,500. Hmm. 3 heads.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The last hull tier has been completed. With all the upgrades that I had, it was time to complete the game. I started off buying these crab pots from the fishmonger to get him the 2 crabs he wanted. The fiddler crab and the common
Oh, they're the
crab.
same.
I threw them overboard just right next to these rocks and went to do the other quest.
So I just... Oh my god. I just throw them here, right?
While I was on my way to the other islands, I found another hooded figure, but this time it was violet.
There's another hooded figure here, but this time it's purple. Oh, violet.
Just like the other hooded figure, this one also wanted me to catch a
Dito
specific
ata.
type of fish, a tarpon.
A tarpon.
While going on about my day, I saw another one of those big crabs disguised.
No, it's not!
Ultimately, I gave the yellow one his red snapper first, since he was the first hooded figure I talked with.
They rip through the throat of the fish and tear out its heart. It's in their mouth before you have the time to process it yourselves. Another... Fan tooth.
After which, I got hit by this creature out of nowhere.
No! Ouch!
I subsequently took out the crabs from the trap and sold it to the fishmonger. During the time I was fishing in Stellar Basin, I heard a strange noise in the background.
There's a dog here! Aw, that's amazing. I have the perfect fit too. Oh, I can find this dog a permanent home. I wonder something. Can I put the dog in the storage? Oh my god, I can. I'm gonna leave you there for a while. Oh god. I've seen fishes with teeth like the others, but this one has lips. I don't know which one is creepier.
As I was in the research outpost of the researcher, I thought of giving the dog to her if she wanted it, and fortunately she did. With the dog being adopted, it suddenly stretched and puked out a ring for some reason. I took it and left for my next travel.
What the hell? Suddenly the dog stands upright and begins to retch. Its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something listens to the mucus. Thanks! I didn't expect that, but thank you.
For now, the researcher wanted me to catch 3 types of fish. A glowing octopus, a firefly squid, and an aurora jellyfish.
Oh wait, I know where these are. These are just in the middle.
I went on ahead to get them. For the glowing octopus, I caught one with my crab pot. For the second one, I got the aurora jellyfish by giving this jellyfish brain damage and catching it with my net. For the third one, I could have caught it by finding it, but luckily my net got one for me automatically.
Oh, I got it.
With all of the fish collected, I returned and delivered it to the researcher. Completing this task, I got another task from her, but this time I needed to collect fish from deeper down. This also unlocked a new fishing rod catch type, Hadal and Abyssal, but first I needed to find the parts for it. The parts needed for that fishing rod was the prototype part that was left in the old research outpost.
That was easy. Alright then.
Going back to the researcher and giving it to her, the fishing rod was now available.
Nice.
She also gave me a repulsion machine that I could connect to the old research outpost to repel the sea monster that was in the middle of the stellar basin so that I could catch the fish needed for the quest. There are 4 that I needed to catch: a loose jaw, an anglerfish, a snailfish, and a giant amphipod.
So I need to catch these guys.
Since the fishing rod
What
that she
names?
gave me only had
I
one
do.
catch type, I researched a bit and departed.
Okay, I'll just upgrade this right away then. Something here. The other treasure.
And so, one part of the treasure map remained. I then proceeded to find and catch the fish needed for the researcher's sample.
What? Let's close the mouth. This is such a waste of space. Just close it.
As for the other 2 samples I needed to collect here, they were a bit tricky since they were basically just above that thing. If I go to catch them, I would get attacked. That's why she created a repulsion machine.
Oh my god! It's there and... Oh! That's what I needed. Yes, please.
With the machine activated, I only had a matter of time before it turns off and that creature comes back, so I had to be quick to take the samples I needed.
Finally. Got one of these. What was the other one? What was the other one? Is it this one? Yes! Well, since I'm already here anyways, I might as well collect more.
Having updated the samples, the quest has reached its conclusion. The bad news is that the samples she studied had high levels of cellular mutation. The good news is, she has identified the cause. The creature we encountered was responsible for the disruptions in the ecosystem. That entity harms all forms of life, at a cellular level, either actively or passively. In appreciation for providing her with the samples she required, she gave me a book. Completing this pursuit, it was time to go to the next quest.
Photography equipment. Oh, it's right here. Thank you. Thank you. I have a camera now. That's so amazing. It's a free camera.
Completing the quest in Stellar Basin, I thought of heading to Gale Cliffs for my second artifact, so I went in to complete any of the missions I had. I made my way in between the mountains of Gale Cliffs to get the family crest for that hermit guy. I returned his family crest, but we aren't done yet. He still had another favor to ask. He wanted his family crest to be given to his brother in Ingfell instead, and to tell him that he was sorry. Arriving at Ingfell and telling him that his brother was sorry, he accepted the apology and was okay with him staying. Moreover, he had a quest for me. He wanted to clear the debris with explosives in Gale Cliffs to make a shortcut, but the debris seemed unsteady that day, which is why he discontinued on detonating the explosives. I just needed to get in there and set it off.
Oh! I didn't need to back away. Okay.
From then on, I informed the retired bailiff that it was done and told me to pick up his brother and that he can return home.
I just have to tell the other brother to come home then. He's gonna hitch a ride on me, isn't he? Like, does he even have a way to go there? Alright, of course, come on in. Oh no!
With both of them reunited, I could buy the explosives for the debris that was blocking the path to get the artifact.
I'm working on making some more pack explosives. Ah, yes, please. Use explosive, yes. Okay, it's done. Rusted music box. Oh yeah, that's the one he needed.
Having the music box in my possession, I looked at my pursuits to realize that I never got a ring from the Stellar Basin, since I was so focused on just completing the researcher's quest. I went back to turn on the repulsion machine again to dredge the ring.
God, it's been here this whole time. Well, thanks for that one, I guess.
On day 112, I went on to find the third artifact, which was in Devil's Spine. To get the artifact, I needed to complete his fanatic's quest, so that he would give me the watch. What I had to do is, to get 3 fathomless flames, which I can get by offering fishes to the rock slabs.
I'm listening. Happiness. What you mean? What does the world deserve? I don't know. Everything? Act as herald of the bird, just as I was, for one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearts of these 3 idols lie barren and void. Retreat 3 fathomless flames, some cracks behind, use us, and ignite the crucibles. Visit the shrines of the deep, I will mark them, they will offer further guidance, and I will provide no more. I need... What the hell are these?
To get these ones, I just need to put some crab pots to the area.
Volcano snail. Finally, I got one. And then I did the other one. Squat lobster. Oh wow, look at that.
Given that I had the crabs, I advanced to the rock slabs to put them in. And albeit yes, the fanatic did say to get the flames, I didn't know that I actually had to get the flames itself. I thought it was supposed to be burning on something. This is legit just fire.
Oh, there's the fire. And then some jewelry. And research. Oh, that's nice.
For the second rock slab was to get these 2, a ghost shark and a pale skate.
I think I can just find them all around this island. Yeah. Yep, just reverse it. Yep. Don't hit anything. Okay. Wait, is it this one? Oh my god, I find one right away. Thank you. Oh, I think... yeah, this is it. Took me long enough. And there you go. Thank you, I'll take that.
Having the 2 flames, the last rock slab required 2 of any malformed fish. Seems simple enough, we can find them all over the area anyways.
I think, yeah, this one looks corrupted anyways. Hold on. There you go, another corrupted one. Like 2 types or just 2 corrupted fish? Oh yeah, 8, that works. The heck is this thing? Okay, I have all 3 of them, now what?
Acquiring all 3 flames, I put them in these statues to then see the fanatic burn himself down.
A cold flame roars in the statue's hand. Which statue do you want to look at? Middle. Put this here. There you go. A cold flame. Yep. Right. It's done. Follow him at the temple. At the top is black stone altar. Stacked high up on the altar are layers of dark damp wood. He draws the antique watch from his robe. It shades hypnotically in the breeze. It's almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey and the end. Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his skull. He begins to chant. I should stand back. Say nothing. The freezing blaze climbs his leg. His chanting continues. No pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arm skyward. Seconds later, the Inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. Holding its swirls around the floor of the temple briefly before wind sweeps into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. That's it, it's done. A fire is cold and damp. That's it. That's the third one.
So I think you guys might have noticed it by now. I have all 3 artifacts with me, but I haven't returned it to the collector. That's because I'm stupid. I had this idea of collecting them all before returning it to him, so that I won't have to keep going back and forth. And this was my biggest mistake. By not returning it to him right away, I missed all the rewards I could have gotten that would have been very useful from the start. And what's more is, this is actually the last mission. When I did return all of the artifacts to him, the rewards I got was pointless because it was at the end of the game. On that note, I finally figured out what was wrong with that boat that would appear from time to time.
Is that boat again? Is that like the only boat out there? Like, I've never seen any other boats around here. Well, except the trader one. It's gone! Ah, that boat really is haunted. I wanted to check it out, but I guess not. Wait, now it's over there. Oh, there's a shark. Yeah, like this. Whoa! So it's also a sea creature. It's just disguising itself as a boat.
With all the 3 island quests finished, it was time to go to the last one, Twisted Strand. Just like the other 3 islands, to get this artifact I needed to complete Samon's quest, and as for this one, it would be this guy. This is the airman. He wanted to avenge his comrades that got wrecked with him by killing the mine suckers. What he needed from me is to find and collect the parts for his mortar, which is just around Twisted Strand.
Oh, I just have to wait for it. It's here then. It's this thing. Yeah, mortar barrel. More. Wait, hold on. And then just have to go straight and then left. More here. Boom. Then I have to go straight. No, here. I just have to wait for it to move. And then straight. Right here.
After retrieving the motor components for him, he made another request. He had set 3 traps along Twisted Strand to hunt the mine suckers, but first we needed to lure them in, so he asked me to gather ingredients to make a special bait. Fortunately, I got one right away since it was just right outside his camp.
Well, that was fast. There you go. That's 2 baits for that area. It's okay if it's corrupted, right? Yeah. That's for the 3rd bait. Put that in storage. Come on, hurry up. Alright, that's one. Yeah, the second bait. Now I need this fish with a mustache.
While I was trying to find the last ingredient, I came across something interesting.
Whoa, is that? What is that? Is that a freaking? What is that? What? Just disappeared. Oh, there it is.
What's more is I encountered one of those disguised crabs again.
That's no. Ah.
Having acquired the final ingredient necessary for the bait, I returned to the airman and handed it over so he could prepare the bait we required. The time has come for us to track down those minesuckers, so I accordingly placed the bait into the traps he had set up.
1, 2, and 3. So I just have to go to this area then place bait. Yep. Ow! Alright, come on. Nice. There we go. Oh! I heard the sun coming from my right. It went over there. Okay. Yep, come on. Where's the car gonna... Where's the motor gonna shoot this time? Right over here? Oh yeah. So it's just here then. Hold on just a sec. Yep, come on, come on. Yep. And now. That's it, I'm done. I just have to go back.
Collecting their corpses and coming back to the airman, he inspected them and seemed to be satisfied with our work. Inspecting some more, something glistening came out one of the corpses.
Oh, he bends down and plunges his knife into the soft flesh. It falls away before the blade, revealing a glint of metal. With a sickening fear, he wrests it from where it was embedded in the flesh of the fish. He holds it so aloft. We recognize it as... Oh, it's the necklace! Glistening gore.
Feeling good at collecting all the artifacts, I decided to change the color of my boat first before giving it back to him. I also did some other things, such as giving this yellow hooded figure his fang tooth. He still wanted more though.
There. What? That's a good thing I'm in a dialogue. It's kinda nice though. What? What? It is blue crab. Here you go. They crack and bend the crab's legs apart and feast on the flesh inside. They're still covered in clappers. They take a book from inside the robe and hand it to you. Answer given. We wait summons. They cross their arms and appear to fall into a deep sleep. Okay. Alright then, bye.
Continuing the mission for the figure in purple, I got a tarpan and brought it to them.
Alright. Feed the mouth. Alright. It's kinda weird. You hold the fish in front of the face, studying it with tight grip. It's refusing and the fish collapses in on itself under the pressure. The figure looks through the gory mess and picks out the heart, placing it onto their tongue. Okay. Oh, I already know about that one, yeah.
This one was pretty easy to get. I already set up some crab pots in Twisted Strand, and the only thing I had to do was pick it up and deliver it to him. For his last request, it was a barrel eye fish, so I eventually got it and gave it to him.
What? Ah, I hit it. The figure turns the crab over to itself underbelly. Scoop it out in its sharp finger, consuming the line to consume the sky. Okay. Oh yeah, I know where this one is. Oh, there it is. This is the one I needed. Yeah, it's this goofy looking fish. Bubble eyes. Hello again. Yep, it's me.
Now that the hooded figure side quest was completed, I went on to obtain the conger eel for the lady and waited until it was rotten.
Fresh. I'm gonna go rest. Rotting, finally. No problem.
Recalling the treasure map, I decided to search for the final piece. However, it was taking much longer than I expected, so I ended up googling it. At this point, I didn't really require the treasure anymore since I had already maxed everything out and was quite wealthy. Instead, I did it for one last journey. Combining the treasure map together and comparing
That's
it to
it?
the map of the game, I noticed that it was just the top left of Stellar Basin.
So I just have to follow this thing then. It's somewhere around here. Because this is what the map says. Yeah, so right over here. And then this is like the bump. What do I do? Oh, it's this one. Well, that's nice. I'm already rich, but you know.
And that's everything. With everything finalized, I handed the relics over to the collector.
I'm back. I have everything. Closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. Wait, he just gave me an ability. It's fast travel. Ah, I guess I should have done that one. I guess I should have did it earlier so that I could have the fast traveling from each island. Muffled as though he's speaking through a thick haze. Fire off a blazing light at this. Oh my god! So they. Okay. They all give me skills. I should have just given the relics to him right away. That could have been really useful. So I have all these now, but I can't really use them anymore because I have no purpose for them. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
I had only one thing left to do, and that was to transport this guy to that red beacon we saw earlier from the start of the game.
Oh, so this is where we're going, the one with the beacon. Huh. I just realized something. The clock, look, it's not moving anymore. This is where she was taken from us, and where we can at last bring her back. Only here. Wait, was he the one doing all that like battle? You know, the ones with the like bottles, the paper inside of them. Was he the one writing them? Only here and only because of what he achieved. He opens the book and begins to read aloud. I don't really want to be involved in any of this. To release allows one frozen in time. He throws the package overboard. Tempted by the chance in the deep, he throws the necklace overboard. Okay. Mother into this world once more. He throws the ring overboard. He opened the door to the starry heaven. He slid the key into the lock of the music box. And lay, wait a minute. And lay the weary world to rest. Okay. He throws the music box overboard. Its key left unturned. I don't like where this is going. Oh my god, he, he revived her dead. He revived his dead wife. Well, that's nice. At least they're reunited. Mm. What the hell is that? Is this the price to pay to revive his dead wife? What? Wait, so the world's just destroyed now? Bro, I was just a fisherman trying to just make money. Now you just... What the hell was all that then? Wait, is the whole world destroyed or just Marrow? Yeah, like was the whole world destroyed or just this place? I can't believe I helped this man destroy the world. I just wanted to do... I just wanted to complete the missions and the side missions. This is just a fishing game. How did we end up here?
Like most of you, I felt really confused by that ending because it just didn't feel right to me and came out of nowhere. Even though I played the game from start to end, I felt that I was missing something. Right now, I know that we went to the marrows to find a job because of the context clues we saw from the intro, and that's basically it. We came here to catch fish and make money. Going to the internet to find more answers, I saw that there was another ending, so I wanted to check it out. For this one, I needed to find the old mayor of Marrow, talk to him and talk to the lighthouse keeper. What they essentially told me is that there's something wrong with the book, and was told to just throw it away. I went to the collector and argued for a bit, going back and forth with him and throwing a punch. I found out that the collector was us this whole time. Now with the book in my hands, I went back to the lighthouse keeper and informed her that I have the book. She then helped me in throwing it away by leading me back to where I found it using the light from her lighthouse.
Try it back. Try it back. Come on, try it back. That solves everything, I guess. The hell is that? What? So I still die in the end? Come on, man.
Even with that second ending, I was still a bit confused. So I went to the internet again to get even more answers. Do note that I may get my information wrong or incomplete since the game is more about wanting the player to figure everything out. Because you know, it's better to show, not tell. So it's all up to the people's interpretation. After researching, I realized that everything was connected. At the start, I was essentially just a fisherman trying to look for work. But this whole time, I actually have no memory of who I was or what happened before that moment. The fisherman is or maybe was a resident of the Marrows. Eventually, we meet up with the collector who would give us a quest to recover relics. We don't realize it yet that they would be used for an ancient ritual. The collector this whole time was us. He was a manifestation, a sort of split personality or persona of the fisherman's guilt and obsession. Before the game's events, the fisherman had a wife and took her out to the sea. The ship sunk and she drowned. In the fisherman's grief, he turned to forbidden knowledge. If you're wondering how that happened when they were out in the sea, the fisherman dredged a casket and upon opening the casket, it had unleashed something that warped reality, like the fog we saw. But that's not the only thing that was unleashed. The most notable one is Stellar Basin, especially with the creature in the middle. There was also the abnormal fish we see throughout the game. By reviving the fisherman's wife, that was the last step to completing the ritual or maybe barrier holding back that sea monster. As for the second ending, where we throw the book back and get eaten by the Leviathan, it seemed that the Leviathan was a sort of protector trying to prevent the awakening of that sea monster, as evidenced by the fog clearing when he ate the fisherman and the book, giving the world a chance to live. If you're wondering where I got all this information from, it was actually just in front of us this whole time. From the battle messages and from speaking to the people of the Marrows. With the new mayor saying that they had a fisherman before, the old mayor straight up recognizing us, and of course the lighthouse keeper who at the very start told us to just move on, showing that she knew what happened with the fisherman's wife. Lastly, the collector who literally looks like us because he was us. And also looking at the collector surrounding from the start, whenever heading to his house, I always thought he was standing right beside his door. Giving it another glance, it was a mirror this whole time, as evidenced by it just being a rectangle. There isn't even a door. And when the fisherman took the book from the collector, that never happened. Because we had it this whole time, we can even see it in the intro. There are more channels out there that can explain the story of Dredge better, but for this video, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.